Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. Just saw the movie Escape Room. All right, now if anyone's ever done an escape room, it's basically solving a puzzle, like puzzle video games in real life. You're finding hints, clues to get out of a room or a situation, or just like they're always like escaping prison or escaping the bunker, escaping a vault or something like that. All right. This movie I like. It's kind of got a Saw vibe. However, the biggest issue I have with is a lot of it is left to chance. So let's say a few of the, like if one of the main characters dies at the beginning, no one succeeds past a certain level because they really require that person's skill. Like when they get to the hospital, they really need the kid who's considered the dumb one. Forgot his name. The white kid, the one who looks like a drug addict. So if they didn't have him, if he died off early, they wouldn't have known that they needed the EKG machine. And honestly, I do got to admit, the way they got the brother involved in this makes sense because he had to be tricked in order to get in this situation. No brother would ever get himself in this situation on purpose. I always talk about that in like these scary movies or suspense movies. It's like, no way, they would stay out of it. They're too smart to get stuck in a situation like this. So basically, getting him tricked is like, okay, it's fine. He's basically out for himself. I like that. It made sense. It's just like you have to take care of number one, and literally only one person's supposed to survive. But then again, you think no one's supposed to survive. I thought at the very end when they had a booklet of everything that happened and everyone's death certificates, I thought there was actually going to be a clue to other people that had been in those situations. I really thought that was going to be like these people all disappeared with unforeseen circumstances because she heard the other tournaments, so she could have located, oh, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. They were all at this school. They were all athletes. Little things like that they could have introduced, but a lot of this is all left to chance. So literally, they all could have died in the first room. They all could have died in the second room. But I guess that's the thing. It's all luck based, but it's kind of annoying that they know everything about a person. It is nice that the puzzles are based around them, but it made it seem like every puzzle was supposed to be based around someone's personal experience. It wasn't. It really wasn't. So that's something that bothered me because it kind of hinted at it, but yeah, it was like, okay, the whole frozen room was all for black dude. The fire, okay, probably could have been for someone, I guess. There's so many situations where it's like, it probably could be, but I don't think so. Yeah, but it was sad that we didn't get enough, like, I really liked the nerd. I really wish he stuck it out, the one who kept saying it's not real, it's not real, it's not real when he died. And the fact that lighter came in came back at the end, it was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, it's just like, he was pretty cool. And I hated how the fact that they basically hinted at the fact, oh, these people are going to die first because, well, they don't have any like they don't show you their, like what they're doing before when they get the box. They don't show them solving the puzzle. They just show up, because I was like, okay, there's just the black dude, there's the college girl, and then the hippie guy. That's it. You just have those three. But no, then there's the military woman, then there's the truck driver, and then there's the nerd, the absolute nerd. That's 6. So immediately you know the 3 that didn't open the puzzle box are gonna disappear, and the others are gonna basically be the main focus. Yeah, and literally that's the case. I really wonder who's, that's the thing, they had a library at the very end, which the hippie guy escaped, and I'm like, I wonder who that was meant for. Or did they just run out of ideas of people's personal backstories and were just like, you know what, let's just throw him in some random library. But he obviously was smart enough to figure it out on his own. He didn't need the smart college chick. He didn't need the black dude who's just all in it for himself and just willing to do anything to survive. He didn't have the military chick who just to carry him through it. I mean, all these things are just like, okay, he actually got smart near the end. It proves he has brains. He just lost himself in alcohol and drugs due to the fact that, well, his history. So I actually do like that. They all have kind of a backstory. They all are lone survivors. They all survive things that should have not been survived. Why were they the outliers? So those are the little things that I was like, okay, I'm fine with that, I'm fine with that, I'm fine with that. But it's just like, if they all got to the triage room, they would have never known to use the EKG machine without without the hippie guy knowing sign language. So there's like, as soon as I got to that, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of bothering me. If he would have died off earlier, yeah, that they could never have gotten to this point. And apparently the company makes a lot of money. I did have an issue with the end though. The fact that the roommate is involved in this, I can't stand that. I mean, you wouldn't be able to live with a person and then push him into it. I mean, maybe she's a female, so maybe she took your boyfriend, or there's something there, but it's just like, I doubt that, because your roommate she's the college nerd. She doesn't like to go out. Then why would you, it's just like all these little things, like, why would you set her up? What reason? What reason would you have to set her up? There's nothing there. She's always kind, she's quiet. You're just being a bee for a bee's sake, seriously. I couldn't stand that. I was just like, oh my gosh, why? Overall, I enjoyed the movie, even though there are just like a lot of it's coincidence. But then again, the first Saw is like my favorite. Second one's a good sequel, and then it kind of falls off the radar. Hopefully the sequel is pretty good too. I haven't seen it, but hopefully we'll see. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles!